Hello, this is Michael. Atheist and alcoholic. I am attending 90 AA meetings, 90 days. Nothing discussed in these videos will ever undermine the anonymity of AA. So, to close the loop on what I was discussing and thinking about last night regarding how there are some shares, in particular, if there's a speaker who does a lead, in which provide zero actionable advice, yet I still find helpful for whatever reason. And I think part of it is definitely that as alcoholics, we know how non alcoholics look at us, our family and friends. Sometimes they say it, sometimes it goes without saying, but why can't you just fucking stop? And we don't know. We just can't do it. Eventually, hopefully we do, but why it's such a struggle to stop doing the thing that you want to stop doing, again, is impossible for somebody without addictive tendencies to fully comprehend, and we get that, and we know how we are looked at and judged. So to hear from others who have been through the same thing, the same struggles, who are fucked up in the same way, who have fucked up in the same way, is helpful in and of itself. So today was meeting 55, and the topic was on pretty much chapter 4. We agnostics that they just read bits and pieces of it, and it was an online meeting. I was gonna keep my fucking mouth shut and just listen, but like 15 minutes in, it was a smaller meeting, at least for Zoom, 20 to 30 people. There's no hands up except for one person who did, I think they call it a Zoom bombing, where it's just as soon as he's unmuted, just streaming obscenities for the sake of it. I guess because it's funny. So I raised my hand and I said, I was hesitant to share because of the fact that I do not like this chapter. I struggle with this particular issue, but nobody's hands are up, so if nothing else, maybe this will get the ball rolling. Maybe helpful for others to hear how somebody does struggle with this aspect of AA. So I didn't hold anything back. I went on about how there are better arguments to be made than what is provided in chapter 4 regarding accepting a higher power as an atheist or agnostic. That if the guy, I'm repeating myself in these videos, but if it had just been said, we know you don't believe in anything, but if you can just pretend, it might help. It's helped a lot of other people, and you got nothing to fucking lose by trying. Fair, like, I can get behind that. But the arguments in chapter 4 are fucking garbage. I didn't quite word it like that, but I did go through a few examples of where chapter 4, in my opinion, fails. And I left it at that. And to be fair, I prefaced all of this by saying that my sobriety's in a good place. If it weren't, I would go back to the secular program I worked before. Wanted to come here to see what I could learn from the program of AA, and that I've learned from other people that the community is awesome. I gave them, I opened giving respect where respect is due before my small diatribe on the weakness of chapter 4. So, and to be fair, the host immediately said, "Thank you for your honesty. We appreciate your share. Whatever works for you is great." And I was hoping some of the shares after that may shed some light on how an atheist or somebody who is just what's the word I want? who finds religion offensive, like beyond not caring for it, beyond being non-religious, like kind of anti-religious, how they would reconcile finding the requirement of having to find a higher power for this program of recovery. And there was, I mean, a lot of people had shares just about their higher power, how maybe it evolved, but most people had a higher power coming in. They believed in God coming in. I'm left to wonder if most people who would struggle with this in the way that I do would simply move on to a different program, whether it be like Smart Recovery worked for me, completely secular, or some non-theological iteration of AA, which there are numerous. So, not much helpful, but that's what I have for today. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you again here tomorrow.